Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins discussion video. That's right, we're doing a discussion today, and of course you've already seen it in the title. Should Luis Arraez be the leadoff hitter? Now, I'm going to go through a bunch of information here about his stats, how he compares to other players, and everything, but I want to know your opinion. I mean, I know this guy is absolutely a stud. I'm pretty sure you guys love him too. I want to know what you guys think about this guy and where he should be hitting. But this guy has absolutely lit it up since coming into the majors. I am so excited for him. I hope that he continues to do this well. He's been doing great, and I hope it continues. So let's just go through it. I'm going to start with his stats because his stats are absolutely freaking good. He's played in 58 games, okay? 58 games, 199 at-bats. Of course, I'll put the stats up right here. You guys can see them. They're going across the screen. But 58 games, 159 at-bats, 35 runs, 68 hits, 10 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs, 20 RBIs. He's also got a stolen base. He walks more times than he strikes out, 24-16. And here are his good numbers. His batting average, 342. His on-base percentage, 412. His slugging percentage, 447 for an OPS of 859. And of course, since he's a contact hitter, that's really good. He's not going to overpower you with the home runs a lot, but when he gets a hold of one, it can go a long way. But that's a really good OPS for that. And of course, his OPS plus shows that with a 129, way above average. He's a grinder. He's a competitor. He goes out there every single day and competes. I mean, I've said it from the moment this guy stepped in the league. This is my favorite player. I love this guy. He shows up every single day and does a job. And I really do want to compare him to a player like Willians Astudillo. Like, we all love Willians Astudillo, right? Because of, he didn't strike out a lot. He brought a lot of fun to the game. Very much a contact hitter. But I think players started to figure him out, right? He started to not strike out so much, but, pitches up in the zone or outside. Astudillo would swing at him. So what happened, it was flyouts, lots of weak ground balls, not a lot of contact that was really squared up. So what do we get from this guy? I mean, this guy takes him up a notch and just one-ups him pretty much. He doesn't strike out a lot. He gets good contact. He squares up baseballs. And the thing is, I don't think they're going to be able to figure him out because he is so disciplined at the plate. I mean, if you don't throw him a strike, he's not going to swing. If you throw him something down the middle, he will make you pay for it. If you nibble the corners, he'll still push it into left field. I mean, this guy does that. That's what he does. He goes to left field every single game. He gets multiple hits a game. Like I said, he's got over a hit per game. He doesn't go 0 for 4, 0 for 3 a lot, right? So I want to go over now, of course, the topic of this video. Should he be leading off? And if you do take a look at his splits compared to other players, it is a smaller sample size, and I think that is what kind of skews his numbers a little bit. But comparatively to players like Max Kepler, I don't think that he's too far off. And the reason I say that is because, of course, Max Kepler is a lefty. Luis Arraez is a lefty. The batting average shoots way up for Luis Arraez. And again, I haven't seen it showing that it's going to slow down. I mean, this guy, again, he's a guy who's going to get 200 hits in a season. If he plays the whole time, he's going to compete for batting championships and MVPs if he stays healthy and stays this consistent. And there's no reason it would slow down the way he is so disciplined at the plate. But again, because he's a lefty, and it seems like the Twins want to go with a lefty. Again, more, of course, when there's a righty pitcher, you want to go with a lefty. But why not put Luis Arraez out there? This is my opinion, of course, and I want to hear yours. But Luis Arraez has played 4 games at the batting leadoff, right? And he started in 2 of them. He's come in to play. The point is, he's got 10 at-bats, 9 at-bats, 10 plate appearances, 3 hits, 3 runs, a double, a walk, and a strikeout. His batting average is 333, OBP 400, slugging 444 for an OPS of 844. Again, that's such a small sample size that you can't really compare it. But then if you go down and look at where he usually bats at 6th, okay? I don't like him in the 6th spot at all. I get why they put him in there because, well, if you look at it, right, you go 1, 2, 3 in the first, 1, 2, 3 in the second. He's not going to go 1, 2, 3, right? He's going to get that 2-out hit, and then whoever's 7th and 8th will likely hit him home or try to hit him home, and then you're right back up to the top of the lineup, and you can do it again, right? But if you put him, I just don't like him at the 6th spot because there's usually 2 outs when he hits. Now, if you put him up higher in the order, in that 1 spot, he's a guy who can get on base for you, right? And then you've got guys like Max Kepler who can hit him in. Because if you look at Max Kepler's stats, what are they? They've got he's got 33 home runs, of course. He's up in the high 80s, I think, with RBIs. Now, he's a kind of player who does hit for power, right? And Max Kepler, he's a guy who's very aggressive at the plate. I would say Luis Arraez is very similar to that, but I would say maybe a little bit more patient on certain pitches, at least early in the count. Max Kepler likes to jump on that fastball. So you've seen him have so much success because, 33 home runs and let's just say 90 RBIs, that's about 1 out of 3, right? Well, of course, that means then 2/3 of his RBIs are coming with guys on base because you can't have 30 home runs and 90 RBIs and, well, get them all yourself. So, if you put Luis Arraez there, a guy like Luis Arraez, who is, again, contact guy, speed guy, gets on base, he is going to get more chances, maybe not so much in the RBI column, which he is good at, and I'll make that counterpoint in a second, but he's a guy who's going to get on base, and if the Twins are continuing to do what they are doing right now with Kepler, he is going to get those opportunities eventually, right? It might not be right away when he gets those RBIs, but considering that Max Kepler has 2/3 of his RBIs with guys on base, and he usually bats first, that tells you that, of course, the lineup is really good, but also that he will get those opportunities and probably do better with them because there will likely be less outs. Again, if you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, get a couple of guys on, 1, 2, get a couple of guys on, 8, 9 guys on, there are guys on base for Luis Arraez. And if you do want to put him at first and there are 2 outs, well, he's already done that so much this year when he's hitting in the 6th spot. That's great, right? At least that's how I look at it. And of course, again, you can put him at leadoff because he does so well against righties and lefties. I mean, again, it's not the greatest, sample size, but versus right-handed pitching, he's got a 357 average. Versus left-handed pitching, a 304 average. His OPS is 912 versus righties compared to 721 against lefties. Again, that's not bad. He's got a lot more plate appearances against right-handed batters. So, again, it's probably a little bit skewed, of course, with the batting right there. But that is incredible. You could put him against either one. It doesn't matter. If you look at the starting rates, he's got versus a right-handed starter versus a left-handed starter. Again, it's not the most even numbers, but the average 342 for both. That's crazy. So I do want to make the counterpoint, though, because there is a counterpoint. Well, maybe you should keep him down in the bottom of the lineup, or maybe even in the 4th or 5th spot. Maybe not in the 6th spot, but yet like the 4th or the 5th spot, because while he's not a power guy, he will get you RBIs. He will put the ball in play and try to get guys home. I do see that argument because he is such a good hitter. You want him with guys on base, right? You want him to either start rallies or get guys home to start rallies or finish rallies, right? So I do see that point of, yes, you don't want him in the leadoff spot because of, what he brings to the table and how good he is at hitting. But then again, you could make the argument of, okay, he's really good at hitting, so we should put him in the 1 spot and let the rest of the guys do his work. And then, of course, since Max Kepler has so much success up there, he should get that same success. That is, again, my opinion, but I want to know what you guys think because, I don't think anybody's really, contending that this guy is not good. I think you could put him anywhere in the lineup, almost any position, and he is going to be a guy who will do well for you. He's going to do work. He's going to get multiple hits a game. I mean, last night, of course, got 3 for 5 in that leadoff spot. He's a guy who's going to help the team. And, of course, you can put him anywhere, and he will help the team. But I want to know what you guys think. Maybe give me your entire lineup with him in it. If I put him at the leadoff spot, I would go, him, Polanco, Kepler, Cruz, Sano. I even like Sano in the 2 spot if you want to put him there. But, you go Arraez, Polanco, Kepler, Cruz, Sano, Gonzalez, Adrianza, I don't know how many spots are left. Of course, Buxton if he was in there, but there you go. I mean, that's pretty much it. That would be an insane lineup for the postseason, and I think it would work. But I want to know what you guys think, of course. Thanks so much for watching. I think this, was a good video. So let me know what you guys thought of it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, you can click down here or down in the description. And check out yesterday's videos or all today's videos that are posted right up here because I did a lot of them today. So make sure to check those out. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you guys for the game review. Bye.